Hello boys and girls, welcome to another session of Dwarf Fortress Abbeydent. It is now autumn of the second year. We are expecting the dwarven caravan and possibly an ambush or something. We have currently, how many dwarves? 24. I have extended the population cap now to 40. And let's see who will come. We have started making the hospital. We have built the well and first few traction benches. Let's place a cabinet. And the coffer here. Hello Fergo, welcome again. I think we will need more beds. We have too little wood to make individual rooms for everyone. For that we will need to wait until the caravan arrives and brings us some wood. But until then we can possibly make a dormitory. I'm just thinking where. I remember we have seen tetrahedrite as well. Just can't see where. Let me check where is our stock stone. We have 2 tetrahedrites and they are here. I see. Okay, that is the layer. I guess we should then mine some tetrahedrite. Yes, tetrahedrite. We will enable this to store tetrahedrite. Why can't I find it now? What's happening? Oh, it is below the magma pool, I see now. Because we will need some metal armor. Okay, let's do this. Let's make a dormitory here. Or many stone blocks? I have relatively many idlers, so I think if we build an above ground fortress now, it will be fine as well. Ah, here it is, blocks. Yeah, we have quite many sandstone blocks, but most of them are built already in structures. Yeah, these are built. So nice and gabbro. Nice and gabbro. Do we have any granite blocks? No, we don't have any granite blocks. Where is all our granite? I need this as a hotkey. Got 16 granite. Oh, I see. That's the problem. I will need a granite quarry. This is some good granite, good building stones. Masterpiece silver bolts. But we need tables. We need coffers. We need chairs. No, we have some lead bars. Okay, so let's make lead bins. I don't think we have a metal smith yet. Weaponsmith is now level 13, High Master, but a blacksmith. We don't have a blacksmith. Yeah, Fisher Dwarf will be a good blacksmith unless he's got some military skills. And we need to add one dwarf erith. No. Ilral. Okay, let's add Ilral. So now that we have some buckets of lye and some tallow, we can make soap from tallow on repeat. Hello, Blue Dragon. Why are you sighing? And here come our caravan from Tadatir. That's good. That is a welcome visit. Move goods. I think all I can sell is ammo. Some masterwork silver bolts. And some finished goods. All right. Maybe also a cloth. Ah, not yet. So here I see that the mason is busy. We have some nice blocks, also probably some granite blocks. Oh, 5 granite blocks, come on. I want this floor to be made out of granite, okay. But if we can't build this floor, we'll build another floor. From nice blocks. Perhaps we can also build Nice walls. Liaison, let's discuss. Same as ever. What do we want? Oh boy, we want anvils. We want metal bars. I need iron. Iron and steel and pig iron. I need all the wood you can get. We need hematite, tetrahydrite, that we have our own. We need hematite. Okay. Steel flasks. Iron flasks. Charcoal, coke, ash, pearl ash. I'm looking for anything iron or steel here. Iron crafts and steel crafts. I think that will be it. And some instruments actually. Okay, I think that will be all. So what do they want? Ah, look at this. They want meat. Ah, we can slaughter our camels. Oh, this is good. I need to take note of this. They want meat. They want scepters. Oh, musical instruments we don't have. Tanned hides. Goblets and handwear. But prepared meals. Okay. So let's have move goods. We have some meat pots. Dan is here. Have you tried landing on planets in Star Citizen yet? It is cool. No, I haven't played Star Citizen in a while. I don't know why. So camel, we can butcher. These camels. And I guess with this many this is granite. They need granite. We have more granite coming. But we have some soap. This is good. So some soap. Some soap bars. Look at this leopard soap. Soap made from leopard tallow. Dan says you are probably going to enjoy that when it comes out. Looks pretty cool from the videos. I don't know. Oh, I must watch this leather worker and see where he is taking the leather from, because there is some hidden stockpile of leather that I don't know of. No, they killed the porcupine. This is the leather stockpile. How big is it? Okay, it's quite big. I see. And I forgot to pasture our reindeer. Okay, caravan will be leaving soon. We must trade now. Maybe bring some more meat. I need to keep the bins, they are valuable as I don't have too much wood. Oh, granite earring, very well encrusted. I can have shift down. Okay, silver bolts, masterwork. Look at that. Zzzt. That is some money. Meat pot. Okay. So we want... Wow, this is good. Some sheets. Do we want sheets? Leather quiver. Steel. Oh yes, steel anvil. Iron anvil, steel anvil. Ostrich leather. Water buffalo leather, blue peafowl leather, goose leather. Yeah, that is good. Pond grabber leather. forgot to ask for books. Wow, this is good. This is so much leather. Black bronze bars, yes. Electrum, nickel, silver bars, copper bars. Copper blocks, marble blocks, raw crystal glass. Oh yes, wood. Look at this wood. Spider silk rope. No. Platinum flask. Tin flask. Earthenware sim. Big leather sebshos. Selsten. Geshud. Ostob, Kokeb, Nossing, Sosad, Rinmol. Bismuth bronze mini forge, toy axe, copper cage with a horse, no. Steel bolts, bronze bolts. Quiver and backpack. Oh, hello, Niemand. Welcome back. Dan says, do you guys regret that you spent all the money on Star Citizens since every patch seems delayed by months? Well, I don't regret because of the delays. I just regret spending so much money on Star Citizen. It seemed like a dream. Splint and crutch. Parchment scroll. Swallow leather. Sevos. Some sheets. Okay, I think this is a good trade. We get tons of bars. We get many bins of leather. Some weapons. Ah, okay. Hey dude, we are selling you masterwork items here. Maybe I should just disable some super steel things. Something like this. And this wood crutch. This crutch is probably also overrated. Steel greaves, well, who needs those? Okay, let's see that now. Good. Now I would like to have a stockpile for all things that can be smelted. How exactly do I do that? I don't know. I'm probably... No. Leather helm, leather armor. Who's this guy, Zephon? Yeah, I need him to become a leather worker. Zephon Dodok. A migrant has arrived. Only one? Are you serious? A weaver? Talented weaver. Okay. Oh, we already have a good weaver. But two of them can't harm. Welcome. What are you carrying? Oh, silver battle axe. Oh, probably because he's a woodcutter. This will be melted. Now we have some items. Can I somehow see what items are mine and what are not? I don't know. I don't think we can. They have embarked on their journey. So this is all that's left. Clay loam, iron anvil, melt, large iron cap, melt, melt, iron boning knife, steel anvil, iron anvil, Steel bars, iron bars, gold bars, copper bars, pig iron, steel kneeless. So I need to make a list of instruments. So we see that there is an instrument kneeless. We know that it has keyboard, must be bone. Case must be metal. And strings made from thread. Is a huge stationary metal musical instrument which houses 74 cloth strings. Okay, cloth. It must be cloth. Cloth thread. The musician uses a bone keyboard to select which one of these strings are struck. It's basically a piano. The instrument has a nearly 8-octave range going from extremely low to extremely high. It has 4 registers. Low register is strong, focus on strident timbre. Middle low pitch, reedy, warm, dark timbre. High register begins at middle pitch, with an even fragile. Top register begins at high pitch, quavering, wispy timbre. Nice. So we have a description of an instrument now. Kneeless. Iron anvil, melt, ostob is another one. Ostob is another instrument. Keyboard is made from cryolite. Wow, cryolite is a rock, right? A rock keyboard. Chest is also a rock chest made from cinnabar. Pipes are made from larch, which is wood, and the pump is made from earthenware, ceramic. On the item is an image of radiant cut gem. Musical instruments which uses a ceramic pump to send the water into a chamber. Oh, look at that. Ultimately supplying air to blow through any of 30 wooden pipes. Aha. The musician directs air through chosen pipes. Directs air through chosen pipes by playing a stone keyboard. Instrument has a flue pipes and reed pipes. The instrument has a 4-octave range going from middle to extremely high. Okay. Yeah, good. Leather bin, electron bars. Sossad is another one. Large handheld instrument with a flared bell. Oh, it's made from... okay. Musician blows into the fipple at one end. Musician selects the pitch by achieving higher and higher harmonics. The instrument has a 3-octave. It's a large handheld conical bone instrument with a flared bell. Okay. It's an easy instrument. Bronze pick. Melted. Bismuth bronze warhammer. Melt steel anvil melt. Steel high boot. Melt. Steel pick melt. Iron right gauntlet. Copper greaves. Iron battle axe. Selston. Donkey bone Selston. Body is made from bone. The strings are made from silk. Plectrum is made from bone. Selston is a mid-sized handheld silk stringed instrument with a bone body. Instrument rests flat at as the musician picks the 23 strings with a bone plectrum. The musician can alter the pitch of a string by stopping it against the body. Tuning is accomplished by pegs. Instrument has a 4.5 octave range. Geshud. Finally crafted Yeti bone Geshud. The frame is made from bone. The body is also made from bone. And the strings are made from silk. Bone frame, bone body. Strings are suspended from the frame down to the body, and musician plucks the 45 strings. Sossad we already know. Bronze bolts, melt, 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 platinum flask, melt, tin bars already need to be melted. Iron bolts melt. Steel anvil melt. Melt. sim. We know that sim has a bow made of ceramic. But we know that it is not complete. Nickel cage melt, copper shield melt, iron pick melt, steel bolts melt. Why did I buy a willow training spear? Copper buckler, nickel cage, pig iron bars, copper cage, bronze shield, iron anvil, Niles, bronze Niles case, that can be melted, copper mace, steel pick, okay, I guess we are done. We'll need more furnace operators. I'm assigning some guys in Dwarf Therapist to furnace operating. Oh, I see. The problem is that these guys are... designated our yeah, this guy is melting a steel pick. Now I will need a stockpile of steel bars. Yeah, where to have this? So we will need silver PCT bars. So silver bars. And I want some steel stockpile up here. Oh, hello, devils. I never even considered paying for Star Citizen. I knew it was a scam when it hit Kickstarter. Well, scam is not exactly a scam. It's a failed attempt. I think it was an honest undertaking. And something playable still may come out of it. Never says, I think it was a scam that they tried making work for real due to the unprecedented support. I know, I think it's not a scam in nature, it's just just normal development, just that they talk about it. So much lava. Yeah, we have a magma pool, which is very comfortable. You don't need to dig very deep to reach magma. Found any giant spiders to tame yet? No, we didn't. Cave spiders possibly, but giant cave spiders seem to be quite rare. I don't remember any of my embarks having those. Red Sox is the only thing that worries me. There's the networking. If they don't want to set a minimum requirement for having a fiber connection. But why? I mean, by the time Star Citizen will be out, like fully, I think it'll be like 6 more years. So, or 6. I mean, that's an overstatement probably. But yeah, I mean, the development is slow, and they will have to build lots and lots of stuff. And by that time, who knows what will happen? But I don't see them releasing anything playable before Christmas this year. Yeah, exactly. It will basically never be officially released. It will be just ever more. It will be becoming ever more playable, and more content will be added as time goes by. Devil says Star Citizen will be released the same day Battle Cruiser 3000 is. I could be. Ademar says Dev said they will release the game engine to public if they get sick. They just know that nothing lasts forever and want their work to be continued. Yeah, their work will be worthless in 10 years because new game engines will be developed. Nobody will want to create a game in such a complex engine in this lumberyard thing. And it's a one-time project. That's my, I mean, speculation, of course. I'm no expert on game engines and game designs, but that's just the way I think about it. All right, so what do we have here? We have camel hair. Oh yes, so we can spin hair. We can spin thread. Spinning thread of hair in Dwarf Fortress is actually better than, well, because because this hair thread cannot be used to weave cloth. So you can use all your plants, you can process all your plant thread and weave cloth out of it. And I believe we have some traction benches. Yes, we do. Why chairs next to the traction benches? You know, sometime when I was reading about hospitals a long time ago, when I was still learning Dwarf Fortress, I think I have read something, I don't know whether it was in the wiki or in the forums, that the relatives of the sick dwarves recovering in the bed sometimes like to hang out and converse with their sick relatives, and if they have a possibility to sit there and have a table, they feel better. They can sit on the and they can go and eat there or whatever. And I find that a neat idea. So I make it every hospital cell in my hospitals is a 3x3, which is a bed next to a traction bench, and somewhere around the bed is a table and a chair and a chest for medical appliances, tools, and table and a chair. For like in a real hospital, you also have a, well, not exactly, maybe not your own chair, but at least there are some chairs in the hospital which can be shared among the visitors, and a table. But here I have like individual cells. I don't know whether it's true. I actually never saw relatives of sick dwarves hanging out with them at their bed, but I find the thought nice that, I mean, Dwarf Fortress, if a game would have something like that, it would be Dwarf Fortress. So I find this thought amusing and nice. I don't know whether it's actually true. It may be a myth, but I like to believe in it. But I see that we need more tables and more coffers. Yeah, time to post on Bay 12. You do that. I'm currently busy playing. But yeah, I would like whether it's actually true. And sadly, I would like to find the source which told me that this would be possible. I'm skeptical about it by now that I have learned the game more. I don't think that's actually happening, but I'd like to have the confirmation from the real game gurus. Dan says, I miss linear games. Gamers today seem to want open worlds with high replay value. This turns what used to take a year into years of work for game developers. There are exceptions, but they are rare. I think the answer to this is procedural generation, or not even procedural, but random generation. But it's very hard to accomplish, and actually very little people do that. But there are linear games. Look at Skyrim. Its main quest line is very linear. You don't have to play main quest line, but if you want it, it's linear. Or one of the game reviews I read was about this Batman. I don't know which of the Batman series. They were complaining it's so linear. It sucks. Or look at, well, I don't know much about Dark Souls, but I also believe that Dark Souls is fairly linear. It's not like you explore and looking aimlessly for quests. You have a quest line and that's what you do. Or what else is linear? Look at I mean this nice slaughter game. Volgar the Viking, very linear. But very fun. Hey, there are some eggs. Did we already forbid them? They are not fertilized. No. Dan says, actually Skyrim and Batman are quite open world. You don't have to go somewhere. You can... Well, depends on how you look at it. What's the game goal of Skyrim? I mean, ultimately, somewhere, the goal of every game is to provide entertainment and amusement for the gamers or for the viewers. But like the game goal of Skyrim is just completing the main quest line. And it's not like the main quest line would be organically generated and evolve during the game as you play, that you would influence some events. So it's absolutely linear in that regard. Whereas in Dwarf Fortress, you don't really have a quest line. You have individual quests which have a real impact on the world, and every other forthcoming quest in the same region, at least, is somehow indirectly influenced by what you did and how many fortresses you built around. So that's nothing like would actually be quite interesting to see any game like an RPG where the quest line would have like a couple or a few general directions which it can go, but evolve and adapt to how you treat the world, what deeds you do in the world. If you happen to find some precious artifacts early on, then they won't be part of the quest line, or the quest line may change that. I don't know, somebody will try to steal this artifact from you, or trade it off you, something like that. I mean, that would be really interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I realize that we want a stockpile for backpacks and quivers. We have a boar cage. Lead bars, and there's a metal crafter. Oh yes, we wanted to have a metalsmith or a blacksmith. Which one of my dwarves should I pick to be a blacksmith? A miner, maybe? Yeah, Zuglar, actually. Zuglar is a blacksmith. Pretty much nothing else to do. Zuglar Urist. This guy. Let's follow him. Oh, I did not design any job in the blacksmith. So I will make furniture out of lead. I made lead bins. Or lead chains. Lead chain. What could a lead chain be good for? Oh, lead sarcophagus. Lead pipe section, lead splint, lead crutch, lead bin. I'll make lead bins. Lead flasks? Why not? Why not? You are right. Furniture, lead, but no, I need a blacksmith. I don't need a metal crafter. A metal crafter is the one who makes flasks. I need a blacksmith. Lead bucket. Lead bucket, hey? I don't know what. Lead door. Yeah, make a lead door. So. Personally, says Dan, I'd rather have a quality experience over the option to be able to experience the game in 100 different ways, depending on what path you choose. Well, I'm thinking about these linearity of games. Do you remember the game on Steam where you were riding a horse just horizontally, left or right, fighting the monsters, the night creatures, protecting your folk, recruiting folk? I don't know what it was called, but it was a simple game. I liked it. I mean, probably is not the AAA game you would probably want, and it was an okay game. Or take Flipping Legend. Do you know Flipping Legend, a mobile game? I featured it on my channel a couple of times. I still play it almost every day. I mean, for like 5 minutes, just until I die. But oh yeah, Kingdom. That was the Kingdom. Yeah. And there's a copper cage being brought here. It's got some iron bars now here. Hey. Good iron bars. So let's make a stockpile of iron bars, because iron bars and pig iron bars are important. Holden says one of the best mobile games was Good and Evil. Back in the days when no one knew what iPhone was. Don't remember that. The first mobile game I played was on a Palm 3. I don't know, do you remember the Palm devices? Before, in time before smartphones, that they were like, yeah, smartphone. I mean, little BlackBerry-sized tablets, and that was it was Palm 3, and I played their Rogue, and that was probably my first exposure to roguelike games. I think I played it before Angband. Years later, after Palm devices were dead, I got into Angband, and I read about Angband and said, yeah, it's a roguelike. I mean, it has heritage from this Rogue and Moria. And I remember, oh yeah, Rogue. Actually, I know Rogue. I played it. I didn't play it on PC. I played it. I played it on Palm 3. I think I still have the Palm 3 device in my cellar. It's it wasn't a bad device at its time. I had it in the early 2000s, like 2001, 2001 was the years when I had the Palm. Someone bought it at the end of my military duty and started studying with it, and I was probably the only one in. I mean, all students and friends from the university remember me. I mean, all the people who started the university in the same year, we somehow get to know each other across all sorts of studies, and they remember me. You're the guy with this Palm device, and I really used it. I used it for calendar and for organizing and for note keeping and stuff. I was good. And before that, I had this Scion device. You know, Scion devices were something similar, even better than. Steel bars, bronze bars. Okay. Look at this. Silver bars. So about the leatherworks, I don't know whether we will not need bigger leatherworks. Wonder what my miners are doing. Datan is constructing a building. Which building is he constructing? Oh, this one. Okay, I see. And it looks like I don't really need these anymore. No, Scion. It was Psion. It was like this. I had Scion 5 or Scion 3. I had Scion 3, Scion 3C or something. Scion series 3A, 3C, Scion series 3C. That's what I had. Exactly. Or was it 3A? It looks like 3A. Oh, 3C. I think it was Scion 3C. Yeah, I think I had this thing. It was a good device, very good device. I no longer have it. I gave it to a friend. It had whopping 2 megabyte RAM. And I don't know how much memory at all. I mean, persistent memory. Don't remember. A couple megabytes, I think. It was a very good device. I liked it even more than the Palm. So, what do you say? Ademar says, I don't remember its name anymore, but it was an RPG game where you played as a guy called Rento and had to defeat evil. I don't know the game. Continue. Yeah. Well, okay. What made you switch to Palm? Well, Palm was the new upcoming thing. I mean, it was the future back then. I mean, the Scion things were well, not really handheld. They were just like super mini laptops with text editing features, and more like the work where you needed some sort of a laptop. You had like Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel compatible. Not really, I mean, compatible. You had, I don't know whether it was licensed by Microsoft, this software, but it was really, you could edit Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel in on this monochrome display, and had some serious business tools, calendar, and few games. I mean, unimportant games. Games were really not that important, and Scion just simply no longer continued evolving these devices. I think maybe in 2 years' time, Apple or whatever will try to revive these things, because they were much smaller than today's tablets or tablets with keyboards. Basically, like a phone, or like, I don't know what to compare it to, like a today's phablet, like Galaxy Note 4, Note 6, whatever, big phablets. And those Palm devices, they had multiple shades of gray, or even later color, and they had this fancy stylus with which you could control the screen. It had resistive. It wasn't even a capacitive screen. It was just a resistive. You really felt the two membranes coming together. And it was yeah, the new thing. What was so exciting about it, about Palm? You could buy an external keyboard to Palm as well. I have it. What made me switch to Palm? And it was smaller and easier to carry in your pocket than the big Scion. So do you have a typewriter? No. Apple made them? No. I don't have a typewriter. Oh, is this LED bars? Oh yes, this is LED bars. Look at this. Look how heavy they are. But you have to start somewhere. So we have LED doors. I'll make a LED hatch cover. If we still have LED. Oh yeah, we have some LEDs. Could be hatch covers. Oh, fishery worker withdraws from society? Is it? Please claim the metalsmith's forge. Oh, damn it. He's claiming something else. Oh no, no, he isn't. He isn't. He is working in the metalsmith's forge. Oh yes, and has begun a mysterious construction. Oh yes. That was quick. Guys, that was quick. LED bars and kangaroo dough bone. Yes. Yes. We are getting. Hopefully. Oh, is he possessed? Oh, let's pray he wasn't possessed. Taken by mood. I mean, what mood, please? What mood? What mood were you in? But he's blinking a grey exclamation mark. Grey exclamation mark actually doesn't mean possess. Possess means like magenta or purple exclamation mark. Hopefully he will gain experience and become legendary blacksmith, please. because you know he's a poor fishery worker. Imagine that he's a poor fishery worker who, if you read his thoughts, probably dreams of creating a work of art and mastering a skill. Let's see this. Views tranquility as one of the highest ideals, sees life unfair, doesn't mind it that way, and disregards tradition. She dreams of raising a family. Okay. No, okay, so probably not. Oh, unfocused, after being unable to pray to Stanir. Ay, 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 ay. Hey, she holds crafts dwarfship to be of the highest ideals and celebrates talented artisans and their masterworks. Has a great deal of respect for the law, and so on and so on. Really respects those that take the time to master a skill. Okay, so she has poor creativity, poor kinesthetic sense, deficit of willpower, amazing spatial sense, and natural ability with music. Okay, so that can be interesting. Are you playing to play adventure mode? Ah, you know what? Maybe I will play adventure mode. It would be nice if we would build this fortress up to a degree where we would craft adamantine set of armor and plant it here for us somewhere. I just have to see how you best do it, because I have read that when you abandon the fortress, or when you retire the fortress, all the items in the fortress will get scattered around randomly, more or less, or even should be lost. That's what I read, and I don't know whether you can really plant yourself a set of adamantine armor. It doesn't have to be adamantine. Steel would be okay. So, and then I would visit this fortress with the adventurer and set out for an adventure. But adventure mode, yes, I actually like to use adventure mode for finding potential other site to embark on. But maybe I will play adventure mode just like that. So we are somehow running out of stone as I see it. This is granite, isn't it? Yes. So hopefully we have enough granite blocks now. I got 46 granite blocks. It's not really much. Hello, Louis. You say how are things? I'm just on my way home from uni, and I'm not in tomorrow. So you have a long weekend. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I'm fine as well. I took the whole week off, so it's today, tomorrow, and the weekend. It's actually only 3 more days, more or less. But yes, I enjoyed greatly taking time off work and playing Dwarf Fortress once again. So I think, guys, we have the hospital almost set up, except for these tables, which we somehow cannot build. So let me check the military. What are they wearing? A leather helm, mitten and glove, water skin, silver mace, leggings, shield. Where is your armor? Leather armor, hamster leather armor. Leggings? Okay, fair enough, good enough. Good enough. Somehow my miners seem to have... Oh boy. I think I've lost... Oh boy, I think I might have... Do I still have picks? Do my miners actually have picks? He's got a copper pick, alright. So why does he... Why does he not... Okay, you see what... You know what, miner? You are not going to farm. And you, other miner... Not going to farm. I need miners. I really need miners. And your miners not going to haul. If you like hauling that much, you're not going to do it. No stone detailing for you. Just mining, you know? That's it. Oh, we need a magma safe anvil, which we have a note. We'll need to forge it. Furniture, iron, anvil. How do you forge an anvil? Iron anvil. Iron anvil. For iron anvil you need a metal crafter, I guess. I have no metal crafter. Got no metal crafter. Just looking for somebody who could become a metal crafter, but I don't have many dwarves except for this one, maybe. He doesn't have to be a spinner, he doesn't have to be a mason. Can be a metal crafter. Louis says, I really appreciate the consistent streams that you have done in 1 week. I watched them whilst working. I feel as though I work better with them in the background. Really? Is it not too distracting? Well, then it's fine. I'm happy to provide some entertainment or accompaniment to your work. Hey, look at this. This is the stockpile of other objects. We've got Leiputer, we've got Billen. Got some copper bars, lead bars. Yeah, looking good. Giant sparrow. Shall we have some archery training with giant sparrows, maybe? Has created, oh, a lead crutch. Okay. Oh, we already have a granite floodgate. Okay. And the lead crutch. Highest quality, decorated with kangaroo bone, menaces with spikes of lead. Lekad Musartor Kamot, cleaned no, the void of rippers. Lead crutch. Why not? So is he now legendary? Is he now legendary? He is blinking, guys. He is blinking. Legendary metalsmith, is he? Oh, you bet he is. had a mood and crafted, cleaned now the void of Ripper's metalsmith, legendary +1. Wow! Yes, 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 yes. Very nice, very nice. Legendary metalsmith. Okay, so you can make lead coffins and whatever. And what were we doing here? We were forging copper something. I think we still were doing some steel things, but here I think we can take a break here with this until we've got more copper. Lead door, lead hatch cover. We can make furniture, lead hatch cover. Batal, so welcome Batal, you say hello from North America. Why not? Oh, is he making these? Is he making actually the iron anvil? I thought iron anvil must be done by a metal crafter, but obviously it's a metalsmith. Okay, whatever. We will have a masterwork metal anvil, it seems. Iron anvil. What? Masterwork. Well crafted iron anvil. Okay. A lead hatch cover. Yeah, look at that. Build it right here. Lead door. No. And hello Ultimate Scorpion. Okay, we've got lead hatch covers. So I think we will build a mason thing here. Make a couple of doors, or not doors, but we need tables and chairs. Yeah. Nickel bars, steel bars. Nice, we've got some steel. So then I was actually thinking of digging these. Because this is more silver. Hey, they killed it. They killed a giant sparrow, yes. Oh, look at this. Is this the vein? It looks like it is. Blue pea chicks have hatched. More blue pea chicks. And there's a kangaroo buck who we need to train. I've improved my crossbows. Nice, nice, nice. Iron pig iron. We will also need some flux stone. Do we have any wood now? Not much. Not much. We will need charcoal. Yeah, I realize that. Charcoal. And why aren't we building tables? We aren't building because I built the mason. Some tetrahedrite. What is this big mason project? This is the big mason project. So custom stockpile stone, granite. We need tables and blocks. Cancels lead bins. Did he make at least one? Oh yes, masterwork lead bin. Good, good. I guess we'll make some bins. For every bar of steel we need 1 charcoal. This is not enough. Not enough. I think we will need bins. 10 bins. And these are rough gems. Heliodors. Okay, let's cut them. Oh, we should have some tables by now. And with that, we still need about 12 chests. Okay, with that we are not done. Chests. Winter is here, and I think we will take a break of about 15 minutes and then see if we can deal with a siege or something. We should probably... Yeah, I think I hesitated too much. We should have built more fortifications and watchtowers and stuff, but we will see what happens in the winter. Maybe a big migrant wave will come instead of siege. So I'll see you later. Until then.